Hello and welcome to another video from Digital-Motorsports.com. Today we've got something a bit different. We're taking a quick look at the F-Sim from iSimRS. It's a unique type of simulator chassis. It's a formula style seating position, which is pretty unusual in itself, and it's made of some really interesting material. So let's dive straight in. This is not an unboxing video, it's not a review video, it's just a quick look, and we're going to assemble it anyway and give you some of our thoughts, let you know what it's all about, and you can tell us what you think of it in the comments below. So the iSimRS comes in this huge wooden crate, and these are all the sections that you get inside. These are all CNC machined, and what this is actually made of is it's MDF with a melamine coating. So if you remember arcade games when you were a kid, same stuff. So it's extremely hard wearing, really durable, and very tough. So that's all the various sections. There's a load of them. So we've got to assemble that like a bit of a jigsaw kit. Then you've got all your cushions, and then you also have a big bag of nuts and bolts, slider handles. So there's a slider section in here somewhere, there it is. And then you've got various bits and pieces, all kinds of CNC machined sections. So yeah, going to be interesting to put together. Let's get cracking. So what I quite like about this is you have all these really cool CNC machined shapes, and it really reminds me of the way that a carbon fibre Formula tub is constructed. So you have all these sections around the monocoque, and it's just interesting. We're big fans of 80/20 here at Digital Motorsports, and a lot of the rigs that we build and sell are 80/20, and it's fantastic. But it's really nice to see something completely fresh, completely different, and this is very much that. So without any printed instructions, we're definitely going to need the instruction video. So that's the next step. We're going to start that from the beginning and figure out what goes where. Okay, so we're on to day 2 of the build. Well, day 2 is a bit of an exaggeration. Sorry, we've spent about 3 or 4 hours yesterday afternoon, and I've put together the main seating section of the F-Sim. So now we're on to the front section, the sliding part where the pedals and the wheel deck and all that kind of stuff attaches to. Without proper instructions, it's kind of tough going, but if you enjoy making IKEA furniture, it's very, very similar, just with some fairly vague instructions to focus on. But put some tunes on, get a beer, and it's all good. Okay, so that's pretty much everything in place and fixed together now. So we've got the wheel deck mount in place, we've got the headrest on, pedal deck is just sitting in position, and the reason I'm going to leave that I'll come back to in a second. But next, let's just jump in and see what it feels like. I'm excited to try this out. So, first impressions. It's very comfy. It feels like sitting in a single seater. I've sat in and raced and instructed in quite a few single seaters, so it does feel like being in one. You're really kind of confined, but you can feel the cockpit on both sides. You're just squeezed kind of into it. Not squeezed is the wrong word. You've got a bit of a gap, but it's right there. You've got this wonderful sense of kind of enclosure, which is really going to add to the sense of realism when you're in game, when you're racing and you're competing online, which is fantastic. That's something that I think we really lack with the kind of the open cockpits that a lot of us are used to, the 80-20 aluminium profile rigs. So yeah, that's very cool. That's a cool feature. I love the fact that this whole unit slides so that we can adjust very quickly the pedal and the wheel kind of reach. The wheel deck mount here can go up about, or down about 2.5 inches, and it can come forwards and backwards about 5 or 6 inches by the looks of things. I have it kind of where I felt would be about right. It's probably possibly a little bit too high, so I might want to come down 1/2 inch from where I have it, but that doesn't matter for now. So what we're not doing here in this video is bolting on wheels and pedals and all that kind of stuff. What we're going to do next with this is we're going to ship this down to our buddy Laurence Dusoswa. Do go and check out Laurence's YouTube channel. And Laurence is going to use this rig. He's going to bolt his wheel and pedals. He gets lots of different wheels and pedals from suppliers to try out. He's going to race with this rig and use it for his live streams and his broadcasts over the next month or so, and really get a day-to-day feel for what it's like to live with this thing. So that's what we really want to find out. We want his opinion on it, his fans' opinion on it, and more importantly, we want to know what you guys think of it. So what do you think, based on what you've seen so far, on all the images of putting it together and the look and feel of this thing? What are your thoughts? Is this something that you want us to stock at Digital-Motorsports.com? It's a unique product. It's something we've never seen before. Is it the right price? It's a very similar price point to the SimLab P1X, for example. So it's not cheap, but it's very, very different. It's cool. So yeah, tell us what you think. Let's leave it there, and yeah, leave some comments below and let us know. Are you itching to get racing? Whether it's circuit racing, drifting, rallying, or even karting, here at Digital-Motorsports.com we run some of the best online leagues in the world. To get involved, visit our website at Digital-Motorsports.com and enroll for our next event.